Some more breaking news. Sorry, David, to interject you, mate. I apologise. Coming from L'Equipe again in the last few minutes is that Tottenham have decided to accelerate talks with Alejandro. No, not really with him. With I want to pronounce his name right. Calimendu from Rennes.
Oh, Calimundo.
Oh, Calimundo. Is that how pronounced? Calimundo.
20
from
goals last year.
Rennes. 17, I think, in the league. But yeah, scored quite a lot of goals last season. L'Equipe, I mean, they've been right already. He had 18 goals and 4 assists. Young 23-year-old centre forward, can play in the wide position, but predominantly plays as a centre forward. Spurs, according to L'Equipe, have decided to accelerate talks.
Henry should be fuming, by the way, because he's not a defensive midfielder.
That tells me that Richarlison and Son both will probably be leaving if we're going to bring in Tell and this. You say he's 23?
23, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 17 league goals is a pretty good return. He's only on 28,000 euros a week, so he can comfortably improve his salary. But again, he's probably going to play out wide because of Solanke. So the question is he better than Brennan Johnson? Is he better than Tell? Based on those numbers, probably, yeah. So depends on what the fee is. But I'm happy that we've now we've got Frank and we're actually starting to move in the market.
What about 2 up top?
This is the thing. I think we will go. I think we'll go to a 4. I think we might even go 4-4-2, you know, and have Bergval and Sarr, Johnson on the right.
Okay, that does not.
Yeah, but I think in possession it will be more like a 4. It'll be like a 4-2-3-1 in possession. I think Maddison will start left mid, but in possession we'll go into a 4-2-3-1 with Sarr, Bergval, Maddison in the 10, Johnson, potentially this is it Calimundo and then Solanke.
Why would you play a 4-4-2 just to not attack in a 4-4-2?
Because I'm interested. Well, Frank's best in possession teams sat back for the counter a lot. I think he'll change slightly with Spurs because our front line are very good on the counter, but I can't have another season where I've got Pedro Porro and Udogie playing as number 8s. He's not going to do that. So I think our possession will be in a 4-4-2.
I have a feeling you might go to a 5-back for year one, you know.
Which suits us to a T, because Porro and Udogie are good wing backs.
I think you might see like a 5-3-2.
What, Archie Gray at centre back again?
No, I think
Danso.
Romero's gone, so we're looking at Branthwaite, and for 60 million quid.
You're not getting Jared Branthwaite. So sorry, he's not joining Tottenham.
0. No one else is in for him, Tom.
6-0.
Because Everton have said they're not for sale. If Everton start going, you know what? We'll sell Jared Branthwaite.
Yeah, but
better team than Tottenham comes to the table for Jared Branthwaite.
Their financial situation isn't. They're just moving into a new ground. It's not brilliant, and Tottenham have already got a good relationship when their financial situation's fucked. Because that's how we got Richarlison. Romero's gone. He's going
some relationship there. We had our pants pulled down by Everton for a player that they wanted to get rid of because he was cocked. But now we got a good relationship for them, so they might just do it again.
Yeah, that's Levy to a T, isn't it? But the back three without Romero is probably going to be Van de Ven on the left, Danso on the right. But we can't have Radu Dragusin playing in the middle of a back three, and that's disaster. And the centre backs we're linked to. Sorry,
no, I'm just saying this is road to 7th.
By the way, in terms of are you still as confident? Sorry, guys, are you still as confident, Henry, today as you were maybe a week ago? You and your twin sister, Kate, of taking Mbeumo off of Manchester United.
I'm still confident. Yeah, I'm still. A lot of the reports at the moment are saying he wants Man United, but Tottenham haven't put a bid in yet. If we match the same bid you are. And Frank can twist his arm, I think he can become Man United player. But all the news right now is that the club wants Semenyo. That's going to be our.
But why haven't you put a bid in if you can change his mind out of interest?
Well, what I think and what Spurs think, 2 different things. I think Frank. I don't know if you saw his interview at the F1 at the weekend at the Canadian Grand Prix. He was basically saying that they kept questioning him about Frank and all that, and he was saying, "Oh, he's going to do a really, really good job. He's really happy at his time under Frank." And it kind of, whether it's potential just complete bollocks and he's just going to join Man United or not. But I do think if Tottenham put the same bid in as Man United, the fact that we can have a Champions League football, he wouldn't even have to move on, would he? He still live in London.
So what? So why is he giving his preference to Manchester United if he would come?
You're Man United, aren't you?
Okay, but this is. I'm not saying he can't go to Spurs. Most clubs don't bid until a player tells them that he will join. If you think we are more attractive than you, why has he given his preferences Manchester United and not Tottenham? Surely it would be that way around.
Yeah, I mean, based on my logic, if we offer the same amount of money, he should choose Tottenham, but I don't think he will because Man United are a bigger football club, for starters, and playing for Man United is a lot different to playing for Spurs.
So then how can you be confident if you don't think you can?
I'm putting all of my eggs in one basket that Thomas Frank is going to twist his arm and go, look.
It sounds like delusion. It's basically delusion.
Okay. Probably is delusion.
Let's bear in mind, his tactic to convince a player to join his club is to twist their arm. That's never a good thing. To twist someone's arm into joining. They should want to.
That's what Klopp did with Van Dijk, and it worked.
Don't do that.
Klopp broke all the rules. Klopp just cheated.
I do think
I have to pay 25 million more.
I think we'll go in for Semenyo in the next week or two. But again, is Semenyo worth £50 million? Knowing the fact we've just signed Tel, we're now looking at this. I mean, there's talk of like 12 to 13 players leaving the football club this summer. I mean, how big of a rebuild has Thomas Frank got on his hands? Is fucking enormous. And immediately if the results don't go great, everyone's going to get on his back. We actually need to like give him time, not do what we did with Nuno and after 10 games, see you later. Because
wow, some mad stats have just come out here. This has been published by Transfer News from Transfer Market. Since the summer of 2020, this is the most amount of money spent on strikers and wingers of all clubs in Europe. Benfica are, I think it's 10th. They signed 17 players in those positions, spent 248 million. Ati, 17 players, 250 million. Then Bayern, 264 million. Then Spurs at 281 million. Napoli have spent 282 million since then.
281 million?
Yeah. Aston Villa, 293 million.
What?
Then Manchester United at 347 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Man City are now at 417 million. PSG 476 million. Since 2000, Chelsea 803 million pounds.
Oh my!
hey! It's all about potential.
So what year was that?
800, David.
800. No. It's all in euros, so everybody's in euros. But
may I just say as well? Can we get the other side? Who sold the most of their talents?
Net spend isn't real. Apparently, net spend isn't real. So
net spend isn't real. But equally, the reason why net spend isn't relative here is because I look at Man United as embarrassing at 346 million, and we've currently got Højlund leading the line. It's terrible investment, and I think. That for me, when you look at that, PSG's has paid off. City's, of course. Napoli's have won a couple of league titles in that time. Bayern, what they do. The rest of them, you just look at it and go, I know that Benfica are they've probably won their league title in that time. So fair enough, they're probably okay with that. But I look at it and just think Tottenham, Villa, Man United, it's ridiculous to have spent that much. At least United, in fairness, Spurs have won a European trophy.
Villa's the one
Spurs
that's
won a European trophy, and Man United have won in that time. Man United have won 2 trophies, but still, it's again. I'm not even focusing on. I'm focusing on how much Man United have spent, but still, 803 million euros. And the thing is, it's going to be higher now as well. Man United will go up, but that doesn't include the lap. That doesn't include everything else you're spending so much. Yours is probably this summer going to go near the €1 billion mark.
David, it's quite easy to break yours down. You spent how much on Lukaku?
Yeah,
you spent how much on Mudryk?
Yeah, fair.
You spent
Sterling.
How much on Sterling?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Also, another little thing. Listen, the amount of stuff being sent in to me by the viewers. You guys are amazing, by the way. We're gonna do some super chats in a minute as well.